There are countless shrines in Japan, but among them, Izumo Taisha stands out as one of the most prestigious, often mentioned alongside Ise-Jingu Shrine. It's an incredibly popular tourist destination, attracting many visitors from both Japan and abroad. But you might wonder, I've heard of it, but what makes this shrine so special? In this video, we'll dive deep into Izumo Taisha's history, the deities it enshrines, and its traditional rituals. By the end, you should have a deeper understanding of its mysteries and blessings. By the way, while the official name is Izumo Oshiro, it's commonly known as Izumo Taisha, so we will use that name throughout this video. The prestige of Izumo Taisha and the gods it enshrines. Izumo Taisha is located in Izumo City, Shimane Prefecture, and was formerly known as Gizuki Taisha or Izumo Dajing. In Japanese mythology, there are two distinct groups of gods: the Amatsukami heavenly gods and the Kunitsukami earthly gods. The most notable feature of Izumo Taisha is that it enshrines the Kunitsukami, with Okunyinushi no Okami as its principal deity. Okunyinushi no Okami played a crucial role in Japanese mythology as the god who completed the creation of Japan. He's also worshipped as the god of Enmusubi, which means tying knots or connecting people, and the god of fortune for his role in developing the land and teaching agriculture, medicine, and commerce. On the other hand, Ise Grand Shrine, which enshrines Amaterasu Omikami, is a shrine dedicated to the Amatsukami. In other words, while Ise Grand Shrine worships Amaterasu Omikami, who rules the heavenly realm, Izumo Taisha worships Okunyinushi no Okami, who governs the earthly world. Additionally, Izumo City in Shimane, where the shrine is located, is often referred to as the place where the gods gather and is a sacred site frequently featured in myths. The myth of Izumo Taisha's founding. The oldest records of Izumo Taisha can be found in the ancient texts of the Kojiki and Nihon Shoki. Among these, the most important is the myth of the transfer of the country. At one point, Amaterasu Omikami, who ruled the heavenly realm of Takamagahara, decided that her descendants, the Amatsukami, should govern the earthly realm. Instead of the Kunitsukami, she sent messengers to the earthly realm, pressuring Okunyinushi no Okami to cede the land. However, Okunyinushi no Okami didn't readily agree. As a last resort, Amaterasu Omikami dispatched her most powerful messenger, Takemakazuchi no Kami, who appeared with a sword, sitting intimidatingly atop the waves. Okunyinushi no Okami's son, Kotoshire no Kami, readily agreed, saying, "We should cede the country to the Amatsukami." His other son, Takeminakata no Kami, resisted, but he was defeated by Takemakazuchi no Kami, and the transfer of the country was finally decided. However, Okunyinushi no Okami set a condition in exchange for ceding the country: "I want you to build a magnificent palace to enshrine me." His wish was, "I want you to build a palace that reaches the heavens, built on a solid foundation." This wish was granted by Amaterasu Omikami, and this is how Izumo Taisha is said to have been founded. The gods enshrined at Izumo Taisha. Izumo Taisha has many subsidiary and branch shrines, with various gods enshrined alongside the main one. The main hall enshrines Okunyinushi no Okami as the principal deity, along with the three creators, who appear at the very beginning of Japanese mythology: Ame no Mi Nakanushi no Kami, Takamamasabai no Kami, Kamamasabai no Kami, Umashikabai Koto Kami, and Amenotoko Tashi Kami. These deities are highly mystical beings associated with the creation of the universe and the world itself. Additionally, the subsidiary shrines surrounding the main hall enshrine deities deeply connected to Okunyinushi no Okami. For example, Susanoo Onomikoto is his ancestor, Suzurai Hime no Mikoto is his wife, and Kotoshire no Kami is his son. The presence of these deities makes Izumo Taisha more than just a shrine. It is a special sacred site where the grand tales of Japanese mythology come to life. Okunyinushi no Okami is also famous for saving a rabbit in the myth of Inaba no Shirusagi, the white hare of Inaba. As a result, you'll find many statues of rabbits throughout the shrine grounds. The architecture and rituals of Izumo Taisha. The architectural style of Izumo Taisha is called Taisha-zukuri, one of the oldest styles of shrine architecture in Japan. The current main hall, rebuilt in 1744, is approximately 24 meters high. However, recent excavations suggest the original shrine was 48 meters high, with some legends even claiming it was as high as 96 meters. A 96-meter-high shrine would have been a truly mythical structure. Have you heard of the term Kami-Arazuki? The 10th month of the old Japanese calendar is called Kanazuki, the month without gods, but in the Izumo region, it is specially referred to as Kami-Arazuki, the month with gods. This is because it is believed that once a year, all the gods of Japan gather at Izumo Taisha for a meeting about people's relationships and the future of the country. This meeting is called Kami-Hikari or divine weighing, and is said to involve discussions not only about romantic relationships, but also about various other connections in life, such as work, health, and family. Therefore, while Izumo Taisha is famous as a shrine for matchmaking, the connections it fosters are not limited to romance. It is a place where all kinds of relationships are formed. During Kami-Arazuki, the Kami-Ari festival is held at Izumo Taisha. During this period, the 8 million gods are welcomed and stay in the Jukusha shrine, where they hold their meeting. The gods' stay lasts for about a week, and during this time, the land of Izumo is enveloped in an even more mystical atmosphere. A special ritual called Kamimuki Shinji is also held at Inasa Beach during this month, a sacred ceremony to welcome the gods from all over the country. The solemn atmosphere feels as if you have entered the world of mythology. If you visit Izumo Taisha, be sure to go during Kami-Arazuki. During this special month, you might find an important connection in your life. Izumo Taisha's unique worship ritual. At most shrines, worshippers perform the ritual of Nihai, Nihakushu, Ichihai, which means 2 bows, 2 claps, and 1 bow. However, at Izumo Taisha, a unique ritual of Nihai, Yanhakushu, Ichihai is performed. The 4 claps are said to represent gratitude for the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Prayers to all 4 directions, east, west, north, and south, expressing respect to the gods of all 4 directions. When visiting the shrine, be sure to remember to pray with 4 claps. So, how was it? We've explained in detail the mysteries of Izumo Taisha, one of Japan's most powerful spiritual sites and a special place where the gods gather. Izumo Taisha is home to countless deities, including Okunyinushi no Okami, and is said to have a significant influence on matchmaking and major turning points in life. By learning about its grand history and the stories of the gods, you may have gained a deeper understanding of the depth of Japan's faith and culture. We will continue to bring you fascinating topics connected to mythology and legends, so please consider subscribing to the channel, giving us a thumbs up, and leaving a comment. See you again in the next video.